I don't think the lunch will do anything, so... How about the note? Take a look at this. Oh no. It's pressing the buck. Figures. How about this ID then? Do you think you could take a look at that? Hey, that's it. That's it! What? It was blinking until this very moment. I remember! You mean you remember what happened? Correct. That card was the cause of it all. This ID card? Exactly. Nothing can be more exact. We're prying into this one a little deeper. Crime details. You tell me what it is you remember. You might say I lost a little picture. Oh God. Okay, something new. Didn't know Detective Goodman who was in the evidence room. And that's why you thought he looked suspicious. Came to the evidence room and asked the man to display his ID card. That sounds pretty much by the book. That's right. I've been trying to tell you. So he asked Detective Goodman to show his ID. What did he do? He suddenly pointed a knife at me. What? You're as flustered as you are right now. I whooped at and leapt at him. Pointed a knife at him, and you jumped towards him. Yeah, that's smart. Eyes, everything went white. Look, I was here. Right. Reason for arrest. Being the biggest schmuck on the face of the planet. Alright. Officer Meekins didn't know Detective Goodman. And the victim, who he met at the scene of the crime, didn't show his ID. In other words, we have no way of knowing if the victim was really the victim. If this body just disappeared from the evidence room, we don't even know if anyone really died. That's it. That's what I wanted to say. But he still ended up here. Told me that it had to be him on that day at the time. Detective Goodman was definitely in the evidence room. That's what they said. But you don't remember the events clearly. No, but the videotape is quite clear. Videotape? Security camera. Alright, so the whole thing is on tape. You had to wait till now to tell us? Yes, you don't deserve it. So check out the crime scene, finally, and get the hell away from Meekins. Ugh. More typing. What is it? It's Chief Gent. Oh dear God. Alright, we get it. If anything turns up, you call me right away. You say so. No, I don't. Oh God, right, it's turning into Meekins. How's Edgeworth doing? I'm doing a little inquiry committee with him. Sounds like an inquisition. Mean the incident on Board Lake. True. It was karma. He kicked his ass. I didn't do anything wrong. He did forge evidence. Why would you say that? It's all about their credibility. Okay, what about the incident? Something sounds completely, meteorically impossible. Stabbed in two locations at the same time. That cannot happen! Something tells me he's not gonna tell us jack. Yeah, describe discreet. Like this? Can you take a look at this? Or not? Now you can't sit still. He's a mean gumshoe. Show him the badger. Or maybe not. How about the note? He's not gonna give me anything. The knife? Sweet dear Jesus, give me something. Give me something I can present. Right now I'm getting jack. Come on, game. Anytime you want to give me something. That. Ah. And by discreetly, they mean pester the shit out of him until you find something. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna find anything here. And that music is giving me a big-ass headache. Yeah, let's go to the security guard office. And still, he is not here. She's still here, unfortunately. And there's Edgeworth. There is nothing I can present to Gant. There's nothing I can do. You sad sack. Okay, I'm just gonna read through this quickly. Okay, let's examine that guy in the back. What exactly did the chief police want you to do? Over there? That's Goodman's desk. You want me to check it for anything that might be a clue. Put away every last piece of garbage in the trash can. So nothing wrong and Goodman is still here. Of course not. Except for that. What is that? It's not important. You didn't even finish writing it. It's a lost item report, but it's only half complete. Lost item? Did you lose something? February 21st. We got lost item report. Yeah, a good look around the crime scene. So can we finally go in there, please? Jesus, this is taking longer than it needs to be. Can we please? Nah. Let me through. Let me through. Don't tell me I still have to deal with Gant. I still have to deal with Gant, don't I? Can we present the lost item report? Okay. Or not. Gant, you are useless. Here we go. He is wondering if I could ask you a favor. Wondering if we could go investigate the evidence room. I honestly don't get what the long-ass pause. Don't need to investigate after all. No. Okay. Nice! Hey, detective's ID card. Special card for guests, so don't lose it. Nice! Ah, no more of that annoying-ass music. Now we can finally get in there. Finally! Go through all these places just to get to one area. Now we gotta examine it. Examine! Let's use that ID card. Won't open. Ah, our reader's turned off. Oh god, there he is. About damn time. There you are, Marshall. Call this a saloon? Well, there's plenty of booze, but it doesn't make it a saloon. Well, I guess you could say that. Thanks. I wonder if we can ask you some questions. You're busy? I said I didn't wish to speak with you. You had no mind to tangle with us. But what if we give you this steak lunch? Smell. Ah, reminds you of Texas. You're from Texas? Like you really had to ask? Yepers. What? What's wrong with it? Play steak lunch. I see. I don't see what's wrong with it. Eat up. What? Ask anything. Alright, time to talk. With a now full Marshall. How about your office? Well, obviously, you're probably just gonna sit around most of the time. You told us that. Meekly. Oh, that's about the same anyway. You're perfectly describing him. When the stabbing occurred, you were at your post. Yeah, I shouldn't be telling you this. Since I got demoted from detective 2 years ago. Well, that's my fire for the job. So what the hell were you doing? He was riding down the highway on his horse named Zippy. In other words, he did jack. And just let the machine do all the work. How about you? I'm not gonna finish that sentence because it's way too damn cliche. All these characters are so damn cliched. But hey, I guess that's what makes them memorable. What the hell is SL9? I call bullshit. Evidence transfers. He's just open up everything now. Hey, what's wrong, cauliflower? It tastes so good. Well, that's... Actually, that wouldn't be very good, considering could raise some pretty good evidence. Yeah, we got that. It's a record of every ID card passed through. Uh-huh. This is the ID card record. Seen that somewhere before. That's going to be coming in very helpful for this case. Yes, I can prove the record side the stabbing. Oh, we're just going to talk to him first, and then we can prove our stuff. He lives to sleep forever in the underground vault. In short, just chuck it somewhere and it just sits there forever. You never know. Tell us about this. See this? This is the victim's ID card. One that was on the ground in the parking lot. Marshall, show us the ID card record. There it is. 5/14. Right before the stabbing. Or there's only one of them cards in the world. When the incident occurred, gunman was in the evidence room. What did Meekins say? He went into the evidence room and asked him to display his card. He didn't. He pointed a knife at him. That doesn't make too much sense. Why would he have pointed a knife at Meekins if he had his card? I guess I can give you this. Yay! We get that record. Enter the court record. And this lists other people with IDs. Yeah, like, how about you? What's that in English? I get nothing from this. Can we move on, please? Finally made it to the evidence room after all this time. It's quiet. Too quiet. Graveyards are supposed to have grass and trees. Looks more like a morgue. Gumshoe, what's up? Wow. Did you smack him? Yep, she smacked him in the face. More flashbacks. Yeah, true. Good Gumshoe, you made me laugh. Lost for a day. Gee, thanks. So, we'll have this. Evidence room floor plans. Thanks, Gumshoe. And by the way, what's your ID card number? Here are the rumors. So it was a Goodman who came here at the time of the murder. Whoa! What is it, Gumshoe? That second number. It's not your ID number, is it? Edgeworth's. Second number on this list belongs to Mr. Edgeworth. What? Update! Why would Edgeworth come to the evidence room? Unlocking crap even before we bring things up. So Gumshoe, your boss for the day? That's right, it's an honor. It's about time you get some glory. Instead of just having your paychecks lowered until you just get pennies a day. Using our findings from yesterday's investigation to prepare for the trial. Again. Take control and put this case to rest. In my own evidence locker. Is the locker in here too? Of course. I'm a detective after all. Give me a locker that only I can open. And let's talk about Edgeworth first. Always believe in Mr. Edgeworth, no matter what happens. You're best buddies. So why would Edgeworth come to the evidence room on that day? Yes, what you call fate. Edgeworth just can't get away from that case. Yeah, that case. The SL9 incident. It's the beginning of the end for Mr. Edgeworth. Yeah, let's talk about the safe. It's more high-tech than you know. Your locker is fixed and only one detective can open it. Using this IT card? Well, that's this thing. IT cards can be lost. My third card since entering the force. Sounds like a lot. Even I can't lose my right hand. Oh, you mean your fingerprint? Exactly. The lock for each locker is coded with a fingerprint. It's the only locker we can open. Funny. Look like normal lockers. The latest model. Trick to hand the handles. They have it where if you grab it, there's a sensor. The wrong person touches it, zzz, you get a shot. Is that what happened? My hand would be black and smoking every day. In case the locks aren't that obvious. Nice. Okay, so what can we do? How about this? I meant to say one thing, speaking as a detective. If I see a piece of evidence I knew nothing about, I say nothing. That's fine. Okay, can we do this again? Whoa! Yes, why would he indeed? Yeah, that gave us nothing. Oh, Goodman's. Victim, Goodman's ID. Everything's cards and secret numbers. I can never relax. It's only because you always lose your card. My face should be ID enough. Rebel against the system. Nice. What about the SL9 stuff? Because the SL9 connection? I'm sure Edgeworth's first vacation now 2 years ago. This time, people knew Edgeworth was a man to be feared. It's never over. So what about this? And jack shit. How about the locker? You can't open the lockers if your fingerprint doesn't match. If you can open it, it'll give you 50 cents. The police department lacks faith in its lock system. And all Detective Goodman was stabbed here after opening his locker. Same time he was found dead over at the prosecutor's office. Okay, I'm gonna examine behind Gumshoe over here because we gotta look around for a bit. And what is this? There's something sticking out of here. It's like a shirt. I wonder if Gumshoe put that there. Pick me some kind of slob. Not responsible for the evidence here. That said, the evidence locker was opened recently. How do you know? Really, things hang out like that, the evidence gets dirty or ripped. Jesus, man. Calm down! Let's tuck your shirt and get that trench coat either. Don't talk about behind someone's back. Don't do it right in front of them. Alright, that was pointless. So... Hey, that's the metal detector from that previous case. Nice. But what about this?